Top talk, let's get into it. The truth about go where you appreciate it in the LGBTQ community. You ever notice how people always say, go where you appreciate it, not tolerate it? Sounds good on a fitted cap or a t-shirt. Sounds motivational. Sounds like something you post with a sunset picture. But let's really dissect this shit, because sometimes go where you appreciate it ain't as simple as people make it sound. Let's say you're a black man and maybe your type is, let's say, white twinks, and that's what you're attracted to. That's what catches your eye. That's what you like. Cool. But then you walk into certain spaces and suddenly you invisible. Ain't nobody looking. Ain't nobody speaking. Ain't nobody responding to messages. Your profile getting treated like a job application with no callbacks. Now people starting to say, well, just go where you appreciate it. But what if that's not where your attraction naturally goes? That's the conversation people don't like having, because sometimes people aren't choosing between their dream person and being single. Sometimes they're choosing between constant rejection and somebody who's actually interested. Those are two very different things. And before somebody gets mad because somebody always end up getting ruffled through my videos, I'm not saying people should date people they don't like. Nobody owes anybody attraction. Let's get that clear and put it on the floor. But we also got to stop pretending racism, colorism, and racial preferences don't exist in the LGBTQ spaces, because they absolutely do. I've seen it, you've seen it, everybody's seen it, and we're not gonna act like this shit don't exist. How many times have you seen no blacks, no Asians, no this, no that? It's like people ordering off a restaurant menu and then folks act shy when certain groups start dating, mostly within their own community. Well, what did you expect? People naturally gravitate toward places where they feel wanted. Nobody wants to spend every day auditioning for acceptance. That shit get exhausted. Now here's where it get interesting. Here's where we about to really start cooking. Go where you appreciate it. And what they're really saying is, in my mind, lower your expectations. I'm sorry. That's just how I hear it. I could be wrong, but those are not always the same thing, because appreciation and attraction aren't identical. Everybody wants both. Most people want somebody they're attracted to and somebody who's attracted to them. That's the sweet spot. The problem is not everybody finds that balance so easily. And that's why some LGBTQ folks end up feeling stuck. Not because they're shallow, not because they're bitter, not because they're chasing people who don't want them, but because they're trying to figure out where they fit in a community that constantly talks about inclusion while sometimes practicing exclusion. And that's uncomfortable to admit for a lot of people. But the real solution, in my opinion, stop chasing people who constantly show they don't want your ass. Protect your peace. Most importantly, protect your self-esteem and stop treating rejection like a challenge. At the same time, don't settle for somebody just because they're available either. You deserve genuine attraction. You deserve genuine appreciation. You deserve spaces where you don't have to convince people that you're worthy. Because the right people won't make you audition for a role you already qualify for. Now, this the king of the top question. Do you think go where you appreciate it is good advice? Or is it sometimes just another way to telling people to settle? Leave the comments below. Let me know. Because if they knew better, then what? Do better. Stay toxic in the goop. Because if they knew better, they'll do better. Have a good one. And stay toxic what? In a good way.
I'm even here with something. Family lied to me, who my real sis. That's the type of shit I gotta deal with. I honestly wouldn't expect you to feel this.